Hello, this is wmpyr. First of all, I just want to wish you guys happy holidays. Thank you for checking out my channel for 2018. It's fastly coming to an end. It's been super busy for me. It's been a busy year, and now it's ultra busy as well. But anyway, for today's video, what I want to focus on is stick boxing. What is stick boxing? Well, it's stick fighting, right? But combined with boxing. So Western boxing. So normally with a stick we have these kinds of angles of attack that we do. And as you can see, the way that I move my arms and stuff, this is not very boxing-like. You know, this kind of motion right here. Not necessarily. So what we're going to do is we're going to implement boxing type movements. And the first thing is, like, when you do the heaven six, the easiest one for a lot of people is like when you get the heaven six down, right? You're going to start to do it like this. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. So if you notice the way I'm striking it, rather than 1, 2, 3, rather than going like in these arcs, right? I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that kind of striking method is a lot more directly related to boxing. So that's number one. That's the first thing that I could do, is I could start like, my number one angle is this diagonal downwards angle, right? So rather than doing this diagonal slash, I'm just going to strike like so. So my stick is held diagonally, but it's not slashing. I just strike with it, okay? Same thing I could do with number 2 this way. So number 2 is a slash, but instead of doing a slash, I'm just going to strike. But look, I follow the number 2 angle. I'm just not slashing. So number 1, I could just strike this way. Number 2, I could strike this way. Number 3, I could strike this way. Number 4, I could strike like so. So you notice that I am striking rather than slashing. So that's the first thing that you can do. So from right here, you're just going to be going 1, 2, 3. And I could switch to this side. 4, 5, and 6. And I can switch to horizontal line. 1, 2, 3. Switch to horizontal line on the other side. 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so those are super basic, but that gives you an idea that it's now the way we're using the stick is a little bit different than the normal angles of attack now. Now we're striking with it. Okay, the other thing that we could do is, right now I am striking with the stick. But the other one that a lot of people forget is to just go ahead and use your fist. So this, when you use the fist, that also includes the bottom end of the stick. Okay, so you could also dig that in, or you could even go hammer fist as well. But bam, using your fist is something a lot of people forget. So if you do this in close range, you shouldn't have to throw your sticks away. Like, okay, I'm too close. Now I feel awkward with this, so I'm just going to throw the sticks away. A lot of people feel like that might be a better option. You know, I always recommend not to throw your sticks away and go ahead and start punching this way. You can elbow, you can hammer fist. Don't give up your sticks. Don't give up your weapon. Okay, so boom, like so. And then when you get a little bit more distance, you strike out like so. The other thing you can do is, now we're going to focus on the stick, back to the stick, but it's not so much a punch like this, like a strike like this. It's like so, boom. So now I'm viewing the top part of the stick as my punch, okay? So I'm viewing this area as the punch. So rather than viewing my arm and I'm going to be throwing a punch, so instead of doing this kind of thing where, boom, I'm throwing a punch, an actual punch, but I'm holding the stick. Or I'm throwing the same thing, but I'm hitting with this area of the stick, okay? Instead of doing it like that, you see, I'm actually, look at my arm. My arm is a punch, okay? I am actually throwing a punch, but I'm hitting with this area of the stick, okay? It's possible to do it here, but it's going to be a little weaker because the leverage is bad against me, all right? But now what I'm doing is I'm imagining, rather than throwing the punch with my arm like so, I'm imagining that my fist is here. So when I do this with a stick, boom, see? That's what I'm imagining. So the motion is now, you don't see my arm extending out like this, it's here. See? So I'm imagining there's a fist right here, bam, bam. That's my jab now, okay? So jab, and then I can go hook. I could go hook this way, or I could even hook this way. So, boom. So once again, now I'm thinking that this is like an extended arm, and all my punches are coming from right here. So that changes now the dynamic there. So also uppercuts. I could throw uppercuts, but see, you don't see my arm doing this. If I held the stick this way, yeah, I could throw uppercuts, but look, I'm actually throwing an uppercut motion, and you can see the stick is making contact with my uppercut motion. But what I'm telling you guys now is now the focus is different, where that's my uppercut. Okay, so please play around with that. Once again, thank you so much. 2018 was a crazy, very crazy year for me. Lots of big changes. I wanted to do a lot more with my YouTube channel, but instead of like revamping, which was my goal this year, I didn't really get a chance to do that because I was just so busy with so many other things. But 2019, hopefully there'll be some more interesting changes. I am trying to change things here and there, but yeah, hopefully 2019 I'll be able to bring in more new stuff for you guys. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging around, and you guys stay safe and take care.